You're an inspiration to our entire organization.
Welcome to the Gym Marketing Made Simple podcast. We're going to be talking the done-for-you marketing and sales strategies proven to work with boutique fitness gyms to increase quality lead flow and grow your revenue. Don't try to be a professional marketer and waste tons of money. Let the experts at Lasso do it for you. And now, here are your hosts, Blake Ruff and Sherman Merricks.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Gym Marketing Made Simple podcast. So today I am going to show you how to build an ad, how to either do landing pages, or lead forms, or a combination of both. So a new feature that just got launched on Facebook Ads Manager is website and instant forms. So now you can send them to both. And what that does is Facebook now says that it knows who likes to go to websites, who likes to go to lead forms. So let's talk about the advantages and disadvantages of both, right? Lead forms, it's going to keep all the data on Facebook. It's a very easy way to get people's information and send it over. And yes, I highly recommend, if you're going to do just lead forms, to turn on SMS verification. What that is just like when you go to opt in or sign into any software platform you have, and then it sends you a code, or Google, for example, try another way, add a code, and then you have to enter the code. That's the same thing. So that way, you know, every single person that comes into your CRM based on a lead form has confirmed their phone number. So there's no reason that is not their phone number. So Facebook says that is 25% better quality doing it that way. Or you could send them to a landing page or your website. Yes, sending people to website is going to produce better quality. The problem with that is if you have a lot of links, if your web page isn't really like story brand, frameworked out where it speaks to the client, that everything isn't clear about what problem you solve, they can easily click off your website, right? And then never opt in. So your website has to be very optimized. Also, the other thing that your website needs to be or have is your pixel on there. If you don't have a pixel on there, and you have to make sure that pixel is going to fire when somebody fills out a form. And so that way that Facebook gets that data and says, oh, a lead pixel's been filled out. So what you can see here is, for example, on our website here, you're going to have, and you can download Facebook Pixel Helper, and it's going to fire page view pixel. And then if you were to fill out our form here, a lead pixel would then fire. So you need to make sure that's set up properly. And again, you can just download what's called Facebook Pixel Helper, or Meta Pixel Helper maybe now, and that will show if your pixel's been installed. If it's not installed or you don't have one, you need to go to your ads manager, create one, and send it to your website provider. All right, so now you can either send people to the website, instant forms, or do both. So I have an ad pulled up here. So the first thing you're going to do is you have your choice of doing campaign budget, or you have your campaign budget and you set a daily budget here of what you want to spend, or an ad set budget. What that's going to do is set it at different levels. So if you have different ad sets, there, it's going to set each one at a 5, 10, whatever you set it there. Let's keep it with campaign budget for now. And that way you can build everything out with your lead form. And so if we're on a lead form here, so instant forms here, that's what you're going to be clicked on. And then let me go over here. So you have a lead form, and what you want to do, I'll just duplicate this lead form. You have the button higher intent, require leads to verify your phone number. What that does, like I mentioned earlier, they have to verify a code to put in there. And then you have the choice. You can either create a greeting, and this would be a headline and a paragraph, just a little about what this is. I would recommend this if you're doing like small group personal training, or a higher end ticket. If you're offering some kind of like just a free class or to get something in for something, not always have to do that. It's just one more step. And then questions. You want to put a little description, what they're filling out for. This in case it's free trial class, first name, last name, email, phone number. And then you have a privacy policy. And lastly, for this case, schedule your free trial and make sure you put the link, make it very clear on what you want them to do there. All right, so that would be a lead form, and all that information, they're going to have to submit that goes, and then you want to make sure you connect that over to your CRM or whatever place that you're going to be nurturing them. Let's get out of this. And then the other way now is website and instant forms. So let me switch this over to... So you want to make sure that you're selecting your pixel under data sets and then conversion event lead. And then with this, what it's going to do, make sure you put in all your audiences. And then with this, what it's going to do is send people, you have your website under the website URL, to some people to the website and then other people to the instant form based on their previous interactions with Facebook and what they prefer to do. Now, what this does, if you're running just lead forms before, and you see people go to your website, because there is a massive halo effect of whenever you're running ads, more people are going to go to your website and click on your website and go through the stuff there. So now you're kind of just already directing them, making it easy for them to go over there. So I would recommend this, especially if you have a website that is optimized, you have all your pixels on, things like that. So you're going to get both sources at that time. And then you can always check on that later based on, the data there. So overall, I'm going to keep this short and sweet today, that you can now send people to both platforms within Facebook, so that it's going to make it easier for you to get more website leads and lead forms, and then make sure you turn on SMS verification so that you can get the best quality lead going into your pipeline there. So it's just short and sweet today. Just wanted to get that new info out of a way that you can run your ads now, and you could do both. You don't have to choose website or a landing page or lead forms. Just make sure your website is optimized. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Share it, send it to a friend, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah. Thank you for listening to the Gym Marketing Made Simple podcast with Blake Ruff and Sherman Merricks. We hope you enjoy. We believe marketing should increase revenue and not waste money. So book your free call today. Head on over to lassoframework.com. That's lassoframework.com and find the right words, get more customers, and increase your revenue. We'll see you here next time.